Anyway, so I think yesterday. So just to recap, in case it was a bit annoying, just the beginning when the frames were dropping. I just wanted to maybe recap what we went over yesterday, which was the Bible diet, and we covered what God intended for us in the beginning, and some of the verses that talk about food. So just like in the beginning in Genesis, it talks about how God gave us all the plants, all the seed bearing trees for us to eat as food. And then after the flood, God made another covenant with Noah, and he gave us everything that moves on the earth to be food, which included animals. And so that's kind of like the difference between some people who say we're not supposed to eat meat and the people who say that we're actually allowed to eat meat, and God still intended for us to eat meat, because obviously, like, after the flood, there's probably less vegetation right then, so God gave us more food for an abundance for us to have food. And when you think about it, he also talked about how we're supposed to eat the animals and the kinds of animals that we're supposed to eat. And he talked about eating food and meat that has no blood inside. So no blood, making sure that all the food is kosher. So that's one of the things that God asked us to do when it comes to eating our food. And more so importantly, like even with the meats, he gave us the types of meats that we could eat and the types of meats that we couldn't eat, including fish, including insects. And when you read that in Leviticus, it's really showing that he wanted us to take care of our health. When he said that these animals are unclean, these animals are clean. Because when you think about it, like, he's also talking about like touching carcasses to say, okay, when you touch them, you're unclean, and you have to wash and wait for a day, and then you be clean again. So when you think about it, it's also like how they were supposed to actually live in society with these animals, because obviously, like, if you're living with animals and you don't know how that animal died, and if you touch that animal, then you go back to your community, and at that time, like, they didn't, I don't know, maybe they had doctors, but it doesn't really talk about doctors. So it's still important to realize that what the Bible has taught us is a wisdom. And inherently, some of these animals that we try eat as meat and consider meat, they also have a higher likelihood of carrying different diseases and parasites. So I gave the example of pork as well to say inherently it is an animal that is not clean by the nature of how it lives. So we've managed to domesticate them, but it doesn't take away that inherent nature of that animal. So it would be wise for us not to just indulge in some of these animals and eat them just because, they put in the grocery store and they're saying that it's food.